Dude, got a 95-pound dumbbell here. It's not a PR for my right arm, but it's another PR tie for my left arm with a dumbbell. So I can't remember what my record is on a bar, but it's weird on a barbell because I guess I adjusted the weight a little differently. Like, I was a little bit stronger. I had like 112 on there or something, or 111 for a one arm. The dumbbell, my personal record's a 110. Left arm, 95 is the record, which that's what that is. I remember I did this last week, and 90 was like a 1 rep max, my left arm, so I don't know if I'll get this or not, especially since I've been curling, and this is the same day I've done the heavy close grip pin presses. I was attempting a personal record on that. Got close, not quite there. I think if I went for 310 instead of 320, I could have got a 10-pound PR instead of 20. Got a little greedy, I guess, but I wouldn't have went for a 10. I would have at least went 315, but I don't know if I could have got that. Probably not, but try it in a couple more weeks. So we'll try give 320 another go. So I use multiple exercises just to see. Of course, I'm the smallest I've ever been. We'll just say I'm 170 because depending on what I've eaten, if I've used the bathroom, it's high 160s or low 170s. That's where I cruise around. So I just say a flat 170 right now. See, what I do is I tuck my shoulder in, so I'm kind of lowering it down more. I'm not bending my knees. This is bending. What I'm doing is I tuck, instead of right here, I tuck it in. I put my shoulder back farther, and then I come out like that. That's what I'm doing. So that's just my weird form or technique. I don't know. It's a personal thing. I know I can't do a 2-arm military press. Fucks on my scoliosis. Screws with it. It just never felt right. Sort of like back squats. See, I like squatting. I know it was like one of the best ways to increase overall strength. The deadlift, in my opinion, is better, even though the squat was always my stronger lift. But yeah, I believe the deadlift, because how I know that is right now, I have the strength. I have the strength to squat a ton. I mean, I've done a lot. I've talked about in other videos, but I always could squat more than I could barbell deadlift, probably due to leverages, but it just didn't feel right. Just because you're good at something doesn't mean it's the right thing to do. Just because you're bad at something doesn't mean that's the thing you should do. Some people get those mixed up, but there's reasons for these things. So I had to find alternatives. I'm not supposed to have weight down on my spine, coming down my neck. So I found alternatives. I started doing Zercher squats. And I knew when my barbell back squat was 630, I've said this a million times, but my pause, because I wanted to do perfect form, so I'd pause on that fire safe right there, 6 inches. My hands are about 7 inches, and you can see how my hand comes past it. It's 6 inches. 6-inch fire safe, maybe 5 3/4, but as you can tell, it's about 6 inches. And I would do pause Zercher squats. The first time I did that, coming out of powerlifting, coming from a 630 barbell squat with a belt, with sleeves, all that crap. My max on that was, I believe it was 320. Of course, I didn't have any practice, really. It was my first time doing it. But the most I've done it, that's 425. So I don't like... You could say if I continued back squatting, maybe that would be a 675 back squat, maybe. I've done 630 and did 320, half that pretty much on a pause ass to grass Zercher squat, long pause. So, first time doing it though, so I mean, maybe with some practice around that time, I could have done 370, who knows. But yeah, I like using percentages. They're not always accurate, but that's what I like doing. The 95 moved quick on the first rep. Second rep, no go. So next time I might try 100. Might be my first time doing it on a dumbbell. So we'll see.